Hi again, everybody. It's Silo Rebel baseball here this afternoon from the Tupelo tournament. As the Rebels get ready to take on the Stonewall Longhorns in the opening round of this tournament. Third game of the opening round. And we'll take a look at the lineups as the Rebels are taking the field. They will be the home team. Glad you're along with us for this broadcast. SiloRebels.tv as the Rebels faced Stonewall earlier today. Moss beat Bing in the first game 8-0 here this afternoon. And then it was a 10-0 win by Tupelo over Rock Creek in the game just prior to this contest. So as I mentioned, the Rebels taking the field. They will be the home team, and on the mound going to be Gabe Hernandez getting the start. So Hernandez on the mound, and check the lineup defensively for the Rebels. On the infield, it's the senior infield, Delton Roberts at third base, Cotter Proctor at shortstop, Carter Parker at second base, Easton Ford at first, and then Josh Trout behind the plate. In the outfield, Connor Cordell plays left, Xander Marshall in center, and Zane Sander is the right fielder here this afternoon. And we are set for the first pitch as Gabe Hernandez, the freshman, on the mound. We'll take a look at Gabe's numbers in just a minute. The opening pitch, a little bit high for a ball. The batter is Gage Brady for Stonewall. And the second one's in there for a strike called. 1-1 the count. Stonewall 2-1 on the season. Rebels 5-0. Winners of 44 in a row coming into today's action. And that pitch is high from Hernandez. So on the fall campaign, as that pitch is a called strike to Brady. Gay making his second appearance. He has a 1-0 record. Got the win against Caney in the season opener last week in relief. 2 2/3 innings pitched, and there's strike three called. Hernandez with the strikeout to begin the contest. Gabe has allowed 2 runs on 2 hits, struck out 4 and walked none coming into today's action. So 1 out here in the top half of the first inning. For Stonewall, they're wearing the gray pinstripes. And for the, let's see, the batter for the Longhorns, Garrett Gambrell, took a strike first pitch, and there's the ball. Next one's upstairs. Count goes 2-1. Here's Hernandez next pitch. Swung on. Ground ball hit to third. Fielded on a hop there by Roberts. And the throw over in time to get the out as Gambrell is retired. 2 gone here in the top half of the first inning. And the batter is Ryan Guffey, 3-hole hitter for Stonewall. He'll foul the first pitch back and out of play. Gabe's next pitch, swing and a miss. And quickly ahead in the count at 0-2. 2 outs here in the first. Next delivery from Hernandez is high. Tried to get Guffey to chase on that one. Rebels off to a 5-0 start this fall. And held up on that one as a curveball missed to even the count at 2-2. Next pitch to Guffey, and it's low and away. Another off-speed pitch A little bit out of the zone. Count goes full. And the next, Hernandez offering. Ground ball hit right side. Backhand stop there by Parker at second. Throw to first in time as he gets Guffey by a step to end the top half of the first inning. For the Longhorns, no runs, no hits, nobody left in the first. We head to the bottom of the first inning. No score as of yet here from Tupelo. Be back with more here in just a few moments here on SoloRebels.tv. It'll refresh the screen after you like click on whatever, like the bottom of the inning. It'll just take it a second, then refresh the screen. Ready for the bottom half of the first inning here from Tupelo this afternoon. For Solo Rebels baseball. Winner of this game moves on. We'll play at 6 p.m. tomorrow evening in the tournament semifinals against the winner of this evening's game between Calera and Navajo. That's the matchup later. So ready to go, leading things off for the Rebels, going to be Connor Proctor, the senior shortstop. And off to a bit of a slow start for Proctor this fall. Take a look at his numbers in just a second as he watches the first pitch from Tyler Larsh on the mound for Stonewall's upstairs for a ball. Proctor batting at .294. He was at .460 last spring, and he's quickly ahead in the count at 2-0. Thus far for the fall, Proctor a double, a triple, and a home run. One of each, 4 RBIs. He has scored 10 runs in the leadoff spot. And the count moves to 3-0. On base percentage still .429, and swinging on the green light on 3-0, and he fouls that back. Out of play. Count goes to 3-1. Here's the next one high and away to Proctor, and he's aboard. BL walk to start the first inning. Connor Cordell steps to the plate. Proctor definitely a base running threat. Had close to 40 stolen bases a season ago, and thus far a couple of steals. In 2 attempts, he was off and moving, and Cordell fouls the pitch off. So Connor batting an even .500 thus far. Looks down, gets a sign from Coach Bowen. Couple of doubles, 9 RBIs. He's second on the team behind Easton Ford, who awaits on deck, who is off to another blistering start with 15 ribbies through 5 games. Next pitch from Larsh is upstairs. Proctor was staying on that one. Here's a toss over, and Proctor back in plenty of time. Checking the runner again, and Cordell swings and fouls it back and out of play. So the count moves to 1-2. I would like to get a runner over in a scoring position for the big RBI man coming up, and Cordell fouls off that high pitch, and Proctor was moving again. Gonna have to go back. Check the runner, pitch swung on. That one's hit in the air to center. Backing up as a center fielder, and it's going to get over his head. Proctor had to hold for a second. He's going to motor on into third base. Had to hold, make sure that one was not going to be caught, as the center fielder nearly came up with it, but it got just over his head, and Cordell is aboard. 2 runners in scoring position for Easton Ford. And a chance for more RBIs. He watches the first pitch for a called strike on that one. Here's the next one from Larsh, and it's a swung on and fouled back. Ford behind in the count at 0-2. Looking to get some in play and score a run. And, he's hit by a pitch. Sails inside. Hit by that 0-2 pitch. And that's going to load him up for Delton Roberts. Roberts was the team's batting leader most of the spring season. Ended up tying Ford for high honors, batting at .506. Thus far for the fall, Delton hitting at .385. 3 doubles, 5 RBIs. Chance for a lot more right here. So he'll foul that pitch off. Umpire waiting for some baseballs. No score thus far, but the Rebels threatening. Nobody out. Bases loaded here in the first. Pitch to Roberts, and it's low for a ball. Here's the next one. It's swung on, and it's fouled off as that off-speed pitch. Roberts fouls it off. Count moves to 1-2. Larsh on the mound for Stonewall. His next pitch swung on. Hard ground ball to third. Coming home with it for the force, and they're going to get Proctor on the fielder's choice. So that's an out. Rebels unable to score the run. On the hard ground ball to Brady at third base. So the base is still loaded with one out, and Sawyer Reddick, the batter. Reddick, the designated hitter, and he watches the first pitch for a strike. Sawyer, a little bit of a slow start as well. 2 for 10 on the season. He has a double. Batting 200. Couple RBIs, going to get more right there. Hard shot into left field for a base hit. One run is in. Here comes Ford headed to the plate with the second run. A 2-run single by Sawyer Reddick, and the Rebels lead it 2-0. Cordell and Ford both scored. Roberts had to hold there at second base on the base hit to left. Now with one out, Josh Trout, the batter. Sato out to a 2-0 lead. Pitch to Trout is low for a ball. Josh having a good fall thus far. Hitting at .533 the young season through 5 games. He's got a double, 6 RBIs. That breaking ball just missed low. Trout ahead in the count at 2-0. Rebels out to an early 2-0 lead here over Stonewall. And that one's upstairs. 3-0 the count. Larsh checks the runner at second. It's pitch home, and it's in there for a strike on 3-0. There's Trout taking all the way. Dual tournaments going on here at Tupelo as the softball, they got a softball tournament going on just over the left field fence here as that pitch is fouled off. Runners were on the move. But Trout fouls off the 3-1 pitch. Here comes the payoff delivery. This one is roped into center field for a hit. Roberts around third. He will score easily. Now the throw is cut off. They've got Reddick in a rundown between second and third. The throw goes to second, now to third. They run Reddick back toward second base, and he's tagged out. The throw got cut off coming home, and Reddick was out there in no man's land and gets tagged out. So a line single. Trout scores. Roberts. Carter Parker, the next batter. Runner at first with 2 outs as he watches the first pitch for a ball. Carter's hitting at .667. Limited at bats, 4 for 6, but he has walked 4 times here in the early season and watches the strike there. Fantastic, .750 on base percentage. Rebels with a 3-0 lead. Larsh's next delivery is low for a ball. Delayed steal, headed to second base. And in there with the stolen base was the courtesy runner, and that's Cord Standridge out there. The freshman steals the bag. A runner now in scoring position for Carter Parker. The 2-1 delivery swung on, and it's skied high into left field. Racing back is the left fielder. In foul ground, just in front of the wall, makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. But not before the Rebels score 3 runs on 3 hits. They left 1 on. We go to the 2nd inning. Top of the second coming up. Sato 3 and Stonewall nothing. Ready to go here in the second inning. Gabe Hernandez back out there, and the first pitch is a strike called. Batter's Angel Gutierrez, the first baseman. Swings and misses on that one. So ahead in the count 0-2, and that one is fouled. Back to the screen. So Hernandez getting his first start here this afternoon. Check swing, and Gutierrez able to hold up on that one. Here's the next pitch from the sophomore, and it's a breaking ball, swing and miss. Another strikeout for Hernandez. Gabe's second of the contest. Next batter for Stonewall going to be Layden Bailey. He watches one high. And there's a strike called. One pitch is outside. Two-one delivery from Hernandez is fouled off and backing out of play. A little bit tough angle here. Seated along the first base side as that one has popped up. Second base, out in the edge of the outfield grass, Carter Parker is going to make the grab on that pop-up. Two down. And there's a big swing and miss. Teague Pogue, the shortstop, batting sixth in the lineup. Next one from Hernandez is low for a ball. Rebels played 3 in the first. And Pogue just gets a piece of that one. Fouls it off. Next delivery, and it's low. Counts even at 2-2. And the pitch is low there as well. Runs it full. The payoff pitch from Gabe, and he lost him. In the dirt for ball 4. First base runner for Stonewall. As I mentioned, the Longhorns wearing the gray pinstripe uniforms. Check at first, and the pitch on was a strike call. Batter for the Longhorns. Fouls that one off. I believe that's Morrison. 0-2 count. Strike 3 called as he gets him looking to end the inning. So Stonewall gets a base runner on the 2-out walk, but that's it. We head now to the bottom of the second. Rebels with a 3-0 lead. New pitcher in the game now for Stonewall, as they've gone to the bullpen. Gage Brady, the new pitcher. He moves over there from third base. Check and see who the new third baseman is here in a moment. So Gambrell has moved from second to third. And there'll be a new second baseman in. Check a number on him momentarily. Yep. Looks like it's going to be Hill that just batted. Zane Sander, the leadoff batter this inning for the Rebels, the freshman, hitting at .625 on the young season. 8 at-bats. And he watches the first pitch high for a ball from Brady. Rocks and fires, and that one just a little bit upstairs, 2-0. Rebels looking for a base runner to get something started here in the second after scoring 3 in the first. And there's one low. 3-0 the count. take likely on here on 3-0 to start the inning. First batter that Brady has faced. And that pitch is called a strike. Catches the top of the strike zone. And that one's going to be fouled off to Sander. Fouls it back to the screen. Count goes full. And that one's way upstairs for ball 4. A leadoff walk. Sander is aboard to start the inning. And Xander Marshall will be the next batter. Xander, the senior center fielder. And he watches the strike. Limited at bats. He does 1 for 2 on the season. See if the bunt is on here. He's going to square and pull back. Top of the order on deck for the Rebels. As Connor Proctor awaits over there. Squares and pulls back, and the ball gets away from the catcher. Sander was on the move, and he easily in there with the stolen base. Unable to advance on to third, however. 2-1 count to Marshall. The pitch home, and that one's inside and high. Nearly got him. Cal moved to 3-1. Check the runner at second. Pitch is outside for ball 4, and first 2 are aboard, and the top of the Rebel order is coming up, and that could spell big problems for the Longhorns here. Already down 3-0. Nobody out. Bottom of the second inning. Check the runner, and that pitch sliced foul and out of play. Proctor was right on it, but well out in front. He hammered that one. Lines it back over the third base dugout. The OSU commit, and that one's upstairs. Evens the count at 1-1. Proctor drew a walk his first time and scored. And that one misses low. So Sander, the runner at second. Marshall at first. Good speed on the base pass for the Rebels. And that one is a called strike. Caught the top of the zone on the outside corner. Got even a 2-2. Here's the next one from Brady, and it's low. Full up. See if Coach Bowen puts the runners in motion here. Full count to Proctor. Nobody out. He's going to swing and pop this one up on the infield. Coming in is the shortstop. And going to make the grab. Pogue with the snag there. There's one out. So pop out by Proctor still runners at first and second. Cordell steps to the plate. He doubled over the head of the center fielder the last time. And he's going to watch this one low. It's Cordell, then Ford. A look at second, pitch home, and it's low for a ball. In the dirt, heading on to third base. Alertly was Sander that time. Quickly read that pitch in the dirt. Catcher able to come up with it. Bailey, but unable to get the throw in time to get Sander at second base, or third base, excuse me. Going to draw a visit to the mound. So 2 in scoring position for Silo now. Cordell a chance to up his RBI total and reach double digits. He led the team in RBIs most of the spring campaign before Ford cut him. Ended up with 40 ribbies in that 30-0 season. And he watches that one for a strike. Thought about it, but held up at the last second. At the bottom of the strike zone. Here's the 2-1, and it's way outside. Outside and low. Count moves to 3-1 to Connor. Base open, and he's going to swing on this one. Pulls it down toward the left field line. Racing over is the left fielder, not going to get there as it hooks foul. Cordell gave it a ride. The count goes to 3-2 now. Another one pulled deep to left, and there's no doubt about this one. It stays fair, and it's gone. Onto the softball field. It appeared beyond the left field wall. As Cordell rides that payoff fastball out of the park. His first home run of the fall, and RBIs number 10, 11, and 12. A 3-run jack for Connor Cordell. The Rebels now lead at 6-0. Three in the first have been followed by 3 here in the second. Easton Ford at the plate, still just 1 out. And the pitch, and it's a called strike, off speed, and Easton thought about it but held up at the last second. So Brady greeted by the home run by Cordell. This one from Ford is skied high to left field and over toward the line. Is the left fielder going to make the catch? Easton got under that one and flies out to left. Two outs with Delton Roberts coming to the plate. Roberts hit that ground ball to third base as last time with the bases loaded on the fielder's choice. As first pitch here is to the backstop for ball 1. Pitch from Brady, and it's in there for a strike. That one just misses off the outside corner. 2-1 the count to the senior, Dalton Roberts, the Cali County commit. And that one skips in there into the backstop. Count goes to 3-1. Been 2 run rules in the earlier games today. Rebels would like to bid for a third here as the 3-1 pitch is fouled. Backing out of play. Already on front, 6-0. Payoff pitch this time and misses outside. Ball 4. Roberts draws the walk. Here comes Reddick. Sawyer had the 2-run singles last time up. Now batting with 2 outs and a runner on as watches that one high and tight. So the starter for the Longhorns, Larsh, gave up 3 in the first. Brady has allowed 3 here in the second in relief as swung on and missed. As Reddick out in front of that off-speed pitch. The count evens. Brady checks first, and this one is swung on. It's skied high in the air to left, and it's hooking foul. Had the distance, got out over the wall, but it was foul. Bombarding some of the softball teams down there warming up outside the fence. Count out 1-2 to Sawyer. The pitch is high. Count evens 2-2. Pitch, breaking ball in the dirt, swung on and missed. There's a throw to first is going to be in time as Reddick is retired to end the second inning. Rebels pick up 3 more runs on just 1 hit. That was the 3-run jack by Connor Cordell. And they now lead at 6-0 as we go to the third inning. Back with more coming up from the Tupelo tournament. Surprisingly, connection's pretty good. I mean, it hadn't buffered at all. I don't know how good it would do out here, away from a bigger city. Whatever. So here in the third, and there's a swing and miss. Leadoff batter in the inning is Balin Morrison, and he watches that one for a strike from Gabe Hernandez back out there, the sophomore. And strike three called. Took a big swing on the first one and then watched the next two. It goes down on strikes. 9-0 hitter up now for the Longhorns. It'll be back to the top of the order. Let's see. That is Caleb Gibson. He watched the strike on the first pitch. Count evens at 1-1. Thus far for Hernandez, 2 1/3, and a swing and miss. Next offering just missed, a little bit low. Now 2-2 the count. And there's strike three called. Strikeout number 5 for Hernandez as we head to the top of the order. He has struck out 5 of the 9 Longhorn batters thus far. And there's a strike call. Brady, the pitcher, steps in. Gabe doing a pretty good job working that first pitch strikes. And that one, breaking ball, just missed. Another one just misses a little bit low. Rebels thus far, 6 runs on 4 hits. And there's a strike call. Connor Cordell has been the hitting story thus far. A double and a home run. And 2 at-bats for the senior as that one misses low. Count full. Payoff pitch this time is up and in for ball 4. Second walk issued by Hernandez. And that's going to bring to the plate Garrett Gambrell for Stonewall. Longhorns 2-1, the season record coming in today's action. And off-speed pitch misses. That one drops in there a little bit low. Now 2-0. It's been a little bit low with that pitch most of this inning. It comes in there and just drops low. And then here's one. The 2-0 is fastball swung on and driven into left field. Down the left field line. Over to cut it off is Cordell. Going to hold him to a single. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. First hit given up there by Gabe. That's going to bring Ryan Guffey to the plate. The 3-hole hitter for Stonewall. 2 on, 2 outs. We'll foul this one off the right side, and it's going to get out of play. Easton Ford was giving chase over there, but ran out of real estate. 0-1 count. There's one that drops in there for a strike call. 0-2. First time Hernandez been in any kind of jam, and he's going to get out of it with the strikeout. 6th strikeout of the game, as that time Guffey goes down looking for strike 3, and the Rebels carry the 6-0 lead to the bottom of the 3rd inning when we come back here from Tupelo on SoloRebels.tv and across the Squirtle Network. Need about 4 runs here. 4 runs and 3 outs. It should be over. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Kevin Farr with you here from Tupelo, along with Seth Roundtree this afternoon. And it's going to be the 6, 7, and 8 batters due up for the Rebels here to start this 3rd inning. Josh Trout to lead it off. And Trout will watch the first one high and away. Trout singled us last time. Picked up an RBI. He jumps on that one and pulls it foul. He's got one of the 4 Rebel hits thus far. And that one swung on and fouled, backing out of play. One-two pitch, and that's way upstairs from Brady. Only allowed 1 hit in his last inning of work, his first inning of work in the 2nd, but that was out of the park to Connor Cordell. Trout's going to foul that one off. Two-two the count. Catcher goes out to confer with the pitcher for Stonewall. Now ready to go. Brady rocks and fires, and that pitch hits Trout in the back. Hit by the pitch. Trout is aboard. We'll see if we get a courtesy runner again. And we will. It's going to be Cord Standridge. So Standridge on to run. Carter Parker, the next batter. Parker flying out the left in the third inning, or first inning, excuse me. Is this up in the third, and he pulls that one foul. Check the runner, and the pitch home from Brady is way upstairs for a ball. Brady's going to step off and look Standridge back at first base. 1-1, and that one bounces in there. Standridge off and moving, and he's going to make it to second on the pitch in the dirt. Read the pitch in the dirt there. Standridge down at second base in scoring position. Parker a chance to add to his 4 RBIs on the season as he watches one low, 3-1. Now we're going to have a different. Welcome back. As technical difficulty, but got that corrected. Still 2 on and 1 out now after Zane Sander pops out to second for the first out. Xander Marshall, the next batter. Pitch is low for a ball. Two and 1 the count here. Lost internet connection there temporarily. So count 2 and 1. Snap is the runner at second. Parker is at first, and the pitch to Marshall is fouled straight back. After Xander, it's back to the top of the order again. As Proctor waits on deck. Still looking for his first hit today, and there's a breaking ball that misses outside. Counts 3 and 2. Payoff pitch is swung on. It's hit in the air to right. Coming in as the right fielder. May not get there. Back the second baseman can't get there either. It's off his glove, drops in. And the Rebels have him loaded with 1 out. And here comes Kyler Proctor to the plate. Base is loaded and 1 out. Proctor 0 for 1 has walked and popped out. Looking for his first hit, and he'll take low. So Brady in danger territory now. As that one gets away from the catcher. Coming in. Here comes Snap. Slides in head first. Right in front of us. And the Rebels tack on a run. So 2-0 the count after the wild pitch. Still two runners in scoring position. And that one's high for ball 3. Proctor had the green line. He jumps on that one and smokes it well foul over the third base dugout. So Coach Bowen now talking to Proctor. Rebels with a 7-0 lead, trying to tack on more here in the third. The 3-1 pitch, and it's inside for ball 4. Second walk issued to Proctor. Here comes Cordell, who is on fire. Hit a 3-run homer his last time up. And has already doubled over the head of the center fielder. Bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch to Cordell, and that one is a strike. Catches the top of the zone. Reddy's next pitch, and it's high and away. Cordell hitting here, and Ford should have a chance to hit in the inning, barring a double play, and there's a swing and miss. Connor a little bit out in front of that one. Rebels have scored 1 here in the third thus far. Here's the 1-2, and it's high. Count now 2-2, and here comes a visit to the mound for Stonewall. So the Longhorn coach out there talking to his pitcher. Meeting is over now. One out. Bottom of the third inning here, and ready to go again. Cordell steps back in. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that one's high and inside, nearly hitting ball 3. Brady in danger of walking in a run. But could be more than that if Cordell gets something to hit here. Payoff pitch, swing and miss. He pulled the string on that one and got him swinging. Big strikeout, second out of the inning. Cordell took a big hack. Came up empty that time. Now here comes Easton Ford. Mr. RBI himself, and he's got a chance for several now. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. And it's off speed at the top of the zone, taken for a strike. Next one, low that time. Ford flew out to left and has walked in the contest. 1-1, fouled. Almost right into the Stonewall dugout. So the count moves to 1-2 to Easton. Parker, the runner, at third. Marshall at second. Proctor at first. Outstanding speed on the bases. Extra base hit would definitely score 3. And the 1-2 pitch swung on. It is skied high to left. If it's fair, it's gone, but it's foul, and it's still well gone. That was one of the Easton Ford majestic fly balls, but just foul down the left field line. Couldn't quite keep it fair. The left fielder just turned and was watching it go. But it hooked foul. Here's the next pitch upstairs. 2-2 the count. The next delivery, it bounces in. Here comes the runner coming in. Now Parker is in a jam. In a run down between third and home. Coming in, the pitcher missed the tag on the throw was a little bit wide. Parker went around the pitcher on the wide throw and is able to score. Dives in and catches the plate with his hand. Now the Stonewall coach arguing a bit that he was out of the baseline, but he was close enough to be able to dive in and touch the plate. So on the wild pitch, Parker ends up scoring. It didn't get away from the catcher very far, and then Parker was in a pickle, but was able to manage to score out of it. Count full now to 4. Still 2 runners on. Here's the payoff pitch, and that one nearly hit him. And it's ball 4. So you could say the run was going to score anyway. It's now loaded for Delton Roberts with 2 outs. Big RBI chance for Delton. He swings and pulls this one foul off the left side, not a play. Still a lot of speed on the bases for the Rebels. The 0-1 breaking ball misses outside. Salo has scored 2 in the frame, 3 aboard. The 1-1 swung on, and it is skied. Pop fly, foul ground, left side. Over is the third baseman. Gambrell is going to make the grab. Catches that foul pop-up. And Roberts is retired in the inning. Rebels pick up a couple of runs, but had a chance for a whole lot more. Just one hit in the inning. That was the Xander Marshall pop fly single that got between the second baseman and the right fielder. 2 runs on a hit. We go to the 4th. Rebels leading 8-0. On to the 4th inning here. Gabe Hernandez back out there, the sophomore. 3 innings thus far, 54 pitches for Gabe. He has allowed no runs, 1 hit, struck out 6, and walked a pair. The batter is Gutierrez for Stonewall. Angel Gutierrez watches the first pitch inside for a ball. Here's the next one, fouled at the plate. Hernandez rocks and fires, and this one's lined up the middle by Gutierrez for a hit. Second hit of the contest for Stonewall. Been all run rolls thus far in the opening day of the tournament. Moss surprised Bing 8-0 in game 1. Then it was Tupelo all over Rock Creek 10-0. Pitch is low there. The catcher Bailey is the batter. It's Layden Bailey. One 0, misses low. So 2-0 the count, nobody out here. And this one is fouled off the right side and out of play. Bailey tried to go the other way. Got over there in foul ground. Here's the next pitch is a called strike. Same defense for the Rebels. All the seniors around the infield. Roberts at third, Proctor at short, Parker at second, Ford at first. And Trout behind the plate. Here's the next pitch, check swing. And he takes off, headed to first base. Oh, they say he swung and missed on the pitch, so he's going to be out. Runner advances on the wild pitch. Gutierrez on to second base. First base was occupied, so the batter's out. And here's the first pitch strike called. Back to Pogue. Gutierrez, the runner at second, and there's a swing and miss on that breaking ball in the dirt. Oh, 2 the count. And this one is fouled off. Poke caught it late. Fouls it off the right side. Hernandez, next one stays high for a ball, 1-2. Gay making his first career start on the mound. The 1-2, and it's fouled back to the screen. Reviewed the Rebels infield. In the outfield, it's Cordell in left, Marshall in center, and Sander, the right fielder. The 1-2, and there's a called strike, and that breaking ball that drops in there. Froze Pogue. And another strikeout for Hernandez. That's 8 for Gabe. And a strike called there to Hill. Eight strikeouts for the sophomore. He's allowed 2 hits. The 0-1 fouled at the plate. 0-2 the count. The look at second, pitch home, strike 3 called. As Hill goes down looking, that's strikeout number 9 for Hernandez, and we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Rebels need 2 runs to end it for their 45th consecutive win.
Probably going to be over here in this point. Let's go for 2 runs. Another big ball game.
On to the bottom half of the 4th inning. New pitcher on for Stonewall now is going to be Angel Gutierrez. As he moves over from first base. Brady now playing at first base. Heart of the Rebel order coming up here. Sawyer Reddick, 5, 6, 7, due up. Rebels needing 2 runs to close it out on the run roll. Here's the pitch from Gutierrez, and it's a strike call. Next one swung on a miss. A little submarine action from Gutierrez there. Reddick behind in the count at 0-2. Here's the next one, and it's low in the dirt. Bounced away from the catcher, Bailey. An off-speed pitch stays high. That one missed as well. Full count to Reddick, leading off here in the 4th. The pitch swung on. It's lined into left for a base hit. Reddick with the leadoff single here in the 4th inning brings up Josh Trout. Trout has a hit and an RBI. Was hit by a pitch as he watches that one high. Runner takes off early. Gutierrez was able to step off and throw, and out at second base. Let's see, that was Hernandez running. I think he had the steal on, but took off early, and Gutierrez was able to step off. Trout fouled that pitch off. So 1-1 the count, nobody on. Rebels need a base runner to get the game-ending run to the plate again. That pitch taken lower half of the zone on that off speed for a strike, 1-2. Next offering from Gutierrez stays high. Here's the 2-2, and it is swung on. Hit in the air to center. Is going to drop in front of the center fielder. Back-to-back hits for the Rebels to start this inning. Brings Carter Parker to the plate. So now the Rebels get the game-ending run back to the plate. First pitch, a ball there. Silo needing 2 to end it here in the 4th on the run rule. Parker 0 for 1 officially in the contest. He's walked once and scored. Trout, the runner at first, and the pitch home is inside for a ball. Here's the next one. It's popped up. Left side of the infield. Back a few steps is the third baseman, Gambrel, and he's going to make the catch on the high pop-up. So the Rebels have struggled a little bit with the off-speed pitches, and here comes, it's going to be Sean Weaver to hit. Weaver, the junior, on to pinch hit here, and he watches that one low for a ball. Weaver hitting at 400 on the season, 2 for 5. And that one misses low in the dirt. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner at first base. Is out there to run Casey Spaulding. 2 down here in the 4th. Weaver watches low for ball 3. Here's the next one. It's ball 4. Oh, called strike. Catches the bottom of the zone. Weaver thought it was ball 4. And some rain has started. I think we're under some cover here, and this one is lined into left for a base hit. Down the left field line, Weaver jumps on that one. Here comes the throw, headed to third, and in with the double is Sean Weaver. Doubles down the left field line. So the rain has started here. And some dark clouds. Now Brenton Salisbury's going to pinch hit. Rain getting heavier as Salisbury going to foul this one off and backing out of play. Yep, rain is really picking up now. Here's one hit into left for a base hit. Rounding third and headed home is Weaver, and he'll score to end the ball game. Salisbury with the 2-run single. That's the game, 10-0. The Rebels win it, and that's going to about do it. Won't have time to wrap this one up. Tomorrow the Rebels will play at 6 p.m. in the semifinals as the rain picks up here. We're going to sign off for now. For Seth, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long from Tupelo. 10-0 the final score.